Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday. Come on, I know you're coming up. Sunday, December 17th, 2017. Real quick, the last day, if you are interested in getting any of the Legacy freeze-dried foods, it's 20% off. Today's the last day of that, so if you're interested in that, today's going to be it, okay? So just wanted to put that out there if anybody was interested in trying to get a last minute sale in on that. So anything that you purchase is 20% off. So we probably ended up with better than a foot of snow yesterday. And when I do tomorrow's video, I'll do a video outside and I'll show you. But I had cleaned the solar panels off when I got home yesterday. And then after I had done that, I went to sleep and I got up and there was a lot more snow on them again. And I waited until it stopped snowing because I knew yesterday we were getting in nothing as far as power, and we didn't bring anything because it just snowed all day long. And so I was actually, last night it finally stopped snowing. Probably about 10 o'clock at night. So it basically snowed for better than 24 hours straight. And I was out there with one of my little lanterns there. It's a rechargeable lantern, and I was cleaning the solar panels off in the dark with that little lantern. It actually worked out really, really well, so I got them all squared away. But so then we did get some sunshine today because it was just overcast today, but I don't even know how much power I brought in because I left here this morning. A young man that I used to take care of, and when I say young man, he's 28 or 29 now, and I started taking care of him when he was 10, and he's a good, kind-hearted young man. Was in an automobile accident when he was 5, and he's paralyzed from the neck down on a ventilator, and he was having some medical issues, and his sister had posted on Facebook that he was in the hospital. So I left home this morning earlier, went to Rochester, and he was at Strong, so I went to go and see him, and he's out of it right now, but he should be okay. They said he should be fine, but so that's what I was doing today. And then of course I picked up my kids because they were with their mom, so they're home, and so that was my day. So I haven't been home. That's why the video's going up so late. It's after 6 right now. So I wanted to do a video. Somebody had made a comment and I wanted to address this, and they said S.H.T.F happens and your batteries are only going to last for so long after an event. And they're right. Batteries generally last about 10 years. Okay, so let's say if an event happened, early part of next year, and I'm basically going to have about 8 years left on my batteries because my batteries are 2 years old. And so if that's the case, then how am I going to deal with that? Well, first of all, as long as it wasn't an EMP, and it was just like a financial collapse or something along those lines or whatever, something else where I was still able to utilize my solar panels and my power, I'm going to have a huge advantage over most people, even if I only have 8 years for those batteries. Because here's the thing, even after the batteries are shot, those solar panels will still work during the daytime. I would still have power as long as the sun was shining through the day. I wouldn't be able to store any more power. That's the only drawback that I would have. There would be no storing of power, but I would still have power all day long. So solar panels are good for better than 30 years. So I would still be producing power from the solar panels no matter what. So that was the one thing. But I mean, to be able to have using the batteries at night and stuff like that, no, I wouldn't have that after about 8 years. But after about 8 years, hopefully things would be a lot better shape, and having that power and having that, being able to do that, it would make a huge difference as far as what we would be able to accomplish as opposed to people that didn't have any power at all. So as long as, like I said, as long as it wasn't an EMP event we would still be fine as far as that goes, and we would have, like I said, we would have that advantage of still having power for quite a long time, where other people would not have anything, and you know, trying to figure out how to get power. And so, but and like I said, and even after the batteries were gone, we would still have power coming in every single day, but we would just have to utilize that power during the daytime. And you know, like I said, then at night we would, you know, we wouldn't have anything at night. We would be like everybody else. So that's the only difference. So we would still, like, you know, if you had rechargeable batteries, or you need a device charged up, we'd still be able to do that even with no batteries. So I just wanted to, you know, to address that situation, because somebody was like, you know, yeah, but they're only good for this long. But they didn't take into consideration the fact that even after the batteries would be shot, we would still have the power coming in during the day. And because I know that I had a gentleman that I know that lives on the other side of the valley from where I live. He has a ton of solar power, and but he's grid tied, and so he was like, "Oh no, I got freaking, hold on, I got cat hair all on my face now." She is a shedder on top of everything else. So anyway, he when the power goes out, they're without power too, just like everybody else, except that they had power during the day, but they didn't have any power at night because there was no solar coming in at that point, obviously. You are a freaking nut job. A nut job. Yes. She is the boss. She is like the most loving cat as you can see. But she will whack the other cats around. Unbelievable. She is a trip. You are. You are a trip. All her only concern is pet me, pet me, pet me. Where are you going? You're falling. Don't fall. Go. Now, see, I have cat hair all over me. But anyhow, that happens. So anyway, guys, like I said, that's, you know, regardless, as long as if it wasn't an EMP event with the solar, we would still have such a huge advantage over everybody else. It would be unbelievable. Except the only thing is that after that time period ran out and the batteries ran out, we would just have power during the day. But you can still do a lot of things then and get a lot of things done and charge up whatever you needed to charge up. Rechargeable, you know, batteries for drills or whatever. That could all be done all day long, as long as you had the sunshine coming in. Man, I got freaking, I apologize, but I can feel this freaking cat hair all over my face. You are a freaking mess. A mess. So anyway, we just got home a little while ago. Got the fire going again here, so I'm going to jump off of here so I can cook up some dinner. And tonight's going to be easy. And I know you guys can be like, oh my God, that's a horrible meal. But me and Heather are going to have sloppy joes. And I don't care, because I like sloppy joes. And so does she. So that's the important thing. I picked up some chicken and some pork chops as well. So maybe I'll do a cooking video in a day or so when we cook up that chicken. And maybe I'll do that. And using the cast iron pans again and showing you that. So that's what we're going to do. And I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. And I know the Cowboys are playing tonight against Oakland, so go Cowboys. I see the Giants lost again. Ha ha. But anyhow, so that's what's happening, guys. Just a mellow day. And then I went and visited my buddy Randy for a little while too and talked with him. But that was pretty much it. Nothing major. Just a very low-key kind of day. But I definitely wanted to talk about the battery issue and explain that so that you guys would understand that more and those type of things. So, alright, I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever goals you're trying to reach, you're crazy. You're crazy. You can reach them. The only one that's going to stop you from doing that is yourself. You know, and remember, life is so short. It is way too short to be unhappy. If you are unhappy, change your situation. And that's the best advice I can give you on that, because like I said, it is so short. Hi. Hi. Are you happy? Yes. You're happy. You know, don't be miserable. Don't think that you're locked into wherever you are. Make that change, okay? I will talk to you all tomorrow. I hope everybody's doing well, okay? Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. You have to go down. Yes. Go on.